So what? This clown Tyson Fury couldn't be bothered with the 10-day isolation period. He just had to be out there, didn't he? He just had to be out. He had stuff to do. He had whips to cop, pertinent stuff. He just had to get that car. He just had to. Just had to visit the luxury rent-a-car shop. And obviously, as you do, you're in Vegas. Come on, man. Don't be ridiculous. You're in Vegas. After that, you obviously have to hit the casino.
Duh.
Come on, don't be silly now. Let's not be silly. Quarantine. We're talking about some quarantine, man. You got accumulators to put together. It's money to win. What is it doing? What, slots? What roulette? This guy's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. Bob talking about Fury got the first jab but refused the second jab because he didn't want to get sick from the second jab, so he got COVID instead. What is this, some sort of comedy hour? What's going on? Great bars, Bob, but we're not here for that. This is professional boxing. Conduct yourself as such. The whole thing stank from the beginning. It was obvious there was no virus. He ain't catch nothing. They try to give Parker the virus. Parker didn't want it. Parker said, "What? Listen, McGregor's fighting this weekend. I'm attending. I got the tickets already. I'm going." They caught one though. They caught a victim. My homie Jagba said he was hospitalized by the virus. He almost died apparently. That's what they said. He spent a day in the hospital on the ventilators and they got him out. Why did they just have to say the whole world got COVID? Why couldn't a couple people, like one or two people, get COVID? They had to get everybody involved. The whole camp, sparring partners. The camp was rife with COVID. There was COVID everywhere. They're coming up with this big plot. They're forgetting to tell Parker, for example, that he's got the virus. Parker said he only found it on the newspaper. If they would have shot him that text, maybe he would have played along, but they didn't even they forgot. They erred in their duties. Nothing new here with Fury anyway, so as soon as they came up with this big virus plot, most people knew what time it was. It was no shock that some people were speculating, hey, is this a guy about to go off the rails again? Is he about to retire again? But I don't think there's a chance of that happening because there's no heat. Where's the heat coming from? The WBC ain't gonna put no heat on him. Where is it coming from? This guy should obviously be stripped. There's no two ways about it. He should be stripped. Speaking of your WBC, you guys need to check out this interview Simon Jordan of Talk Sport did with the WBC president Mauricio Suleiman. He had him on wobbly knees. He had him all over the place. The guy had to run. He had to do a runner.
What is the WBC's policy on mandatory challenges? Because it seems to me that what happens is the incumbent champion gets to sign fights and gets to sign rematches at the expense of a mandatory challenger ad infinitum.
Well, the pandemic year.
Simon used like 3 keywords that Mauricio does not rock with whatsoever. He said, policy, huh? Mandatory, what? Ad infinitum. What? None. I don't even know what that means. I'm out. But on a serious note, if you listen to that interview closely, the first answer Mauricio gave to Simon Jordan's double-barreled question from the jump, pandemic. Of course, fair enough, pandemic. That's cool. Another thing you can't get mad at after the pandemic is obviously undisputed AJ Fury. He said they sanctioned the ultimate unification. That's why they haven't looked into the mandatory situation in a while. But we all know that's just a load of crap. Just a load of crap. You know, one of the out of the number of dirty stuff they done to Dylan, one of the more snidey one was immediately after Dylan lost to Povetkin. They scrapped that whole February plan they had for him. That was scrapped. Oh, you lost. That's over. It's just ridiculous. Why couldn't they just extend that to say, okay, whoever the winner is of the rematch gets it? If they extending that sort of courtesy to Fury Wilder, they sanctioning 3 rematches, 6 fights, however many fights they're gonna sanction for these guys. You can't even sanction an immediate rematch between Povetkin and Dylan White for the February 2021 mandatory situation. Obviously the heat was on back then. People were onto them back when they had to come up with a February 2021 situation. And then right after Dylan lost, people didn't care that much about Dylan White's situation. They snuck that in saying, hey, we scrapped that, by the way, that's gone. There's no more February 2021. They've left it like that ever since. Now we're midsummer of 2021. They're still talking about there's no mandatory situation. They're going to look into it after the Fury Wilder fight, which, side note's been announced for October 9th or whatever. And the entire undercard's been moved along with the main event. So we're still going to get Ajagba Sanchez, Kovnatski, Helenius, and Jared Anderson, Tereshkin. Everything's being moved to October 9th along with Fury Wilder. Piece of crap of a fight. I'm sorry to be a bit of a flip-flopper, but I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it anymore. I'm not buying it. I can't support these guys, man. I can't do it. Not buying the pay-per-view. I'm buying it. I'm getting the belly out for this one. Anyways, moving on. Fury's ducked quite a lot of people. He's pulled out of fights. He's had a very sketchy career, by the way. Very sketchy, this guy. And now yet another fight is pulling out. He pulled out the David Haye fight, pulled out of Ustinov's fight. What else? Pulled out of Vladimir Klitschko. Who else he pulled? Wilder is pulled out of Wilder. This is like the second or the third time he's pulled out on Wilder. Like, this guy pull out king, Tyson. No, let's not get onto the ducking. What? Pulev he ducked. Who else he ducked? David Price, he ducked him as well. I don't even think he ducked Wilder. He didn't duck Wilder, boy. He pulled out of his fights. So this guy in his sketchy career. You remember the WBC Diamond Belt? Remember that with Dylan White? What happened to that? What happened to you fighting Dylan White for the Diamond Belt?
What I suggest is, because I beat Deontay Wilder, and we all know what happened, I didn't get the decision, but I still won, and the world knows. I propose that we make me and Dylan White for the WBC Diamond Belt, and not the interim belt. And I'll take care of Dylan White and I'll knock him out within 6 rounds. I accept the challenge. Thank you very much. I'll fight Dylan White every day of the week and twice on a Sunday, WBC. Make it for the diamond belt, not the interim version, and you got a deal. Let's get it on!
Dr. Dylan White. While we're on the Dylan White topic as well, did they put hands on Tyson Fury or not? Because we're yet to hear Fury address that. Did they drop him? However many times he said he dropped him. He dropped him as many times as Fury said he dropped Big Baby in sparring. So yeah, we still ain't heard Fury address that. Fury, what happened there? And now they've had to pull out of this fight for whatever reason, be it Jared Anderson putting the pause on him, be it the ticket sales moving slowly, be it whatever it is, whatever reason they've had to pull out of this fight. Be it they want the British fans to be able to attend due to COVID restrictions being lifted or eased. However way, whatever part of the street you stand on, you can't forgive this guy. This is unforgivable. He's done this far too many times. Right off the back of the AJ crap he pulled throughout the whole of what was it? The whole of 2020? Pretty much the whole of 2020 he led us on. Right up to this summer. He led the whole boxing public on. And then he pulled this COVID stuff, and then he's brazenly smack bang in the middle of what should be quarantine. He's brazenly going shopping for cars. Like, really? Are you kidding me? You really don't give up. You really don't care, do you? After that, it pops up in a casino, and we're supposed to be cool with it. We're supposed to just move along and cop the fight in October. Yeah, right. As usual, leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new around here. Have that notification bell on as well so you know exactly what's going on over here. The Twitter is !UK. Actually, let me just let you guys in on the little secret here. Yeah, we've been having some technical difficulties over here at the channel, but we're gonna have that figured out. Yeah, that's why things been a little slow over here. But yeah, we're working. Don't think we're not working. We're working. We'll get there. I'm out.